brand new purple light. Friends, brand new purple light. Friends, facts, brand new purple light. Friends, red and blue, purple light. Friends, facts, you can get to know the ledger, sacrilegious Sunday to melanin Monday. You can get to know the ledger, my love. Just open your third eye on Thursday. Lord, the food, the art, the clothes, the Vatican's getting exposed fast. We put the show on the road, you better stay on your toes. I was till the land, focused on the ego. Then I open my heart, let go of the ego. Grand after grand, we're stacking up these C notes. Facts, facts, yeah, we gon' put this shit on our backs. Facts, facts, we in your city, pull up where we at. Facts, facts, peace, love and light. Peace, love to the family. Peace, love and light. To the family. Peace, love and light. To the family.
These days and time, black man, is going to be the time that you have been waiting for. You came here for a reason. Whatever pressure, whatever adversity, whatever the fuck you feel, I don't know what you feel, but whatever you may be feeling is going to push you, and it's going to provoke you, and it's either going to make you or break you, similar to how pressure busts pipes or the shit makes diamonds.
Peace to the family, peace you and yours. Peace to the family, peace you and yours. Welcome, welcome, welcome to TechKNOW Tuesdays. You and I rocking with the best. Yes, this is your host for the evening, Brother Red Pillar. Soon to be joined by my co-host, Brother Spincity. Without any further ado, ladies and gentlemen, I'm introducing to you our brother, none other than Spincity in the building.
Peace, God. Peace to the family, man. How y'all feeling? How y'all doing?
All is well, all is well. Family, welcome to episode 27 on TechKNOW Tuesdays. We are.
Well, I thought we was on 29. How I counted it? I thought we was further ahead. Boy, I didn't.
Nah, we. You know what? I went through that too,
Yeah.
and I had to go through the archives because we was just literally on Jordan. A month and change ago, and I know that the Tuesdays are flying and whatnot, but.
Yeah.
I tallied it up, and I believe that we are definitely on 27.
Okay.
I don't know what famous athlete wears the 27. Somebody out there, I'm sure y'all gonna be, yo, that's Messi, or you know what I mean. They'll throw a name out there, but yeah, we on 27, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay, man.
Happy to be here. You know,
it's always a wonderful event on TechKNOW Tuesdays, man.
Always look.
I'll say so myself, man.
You feel me? Always look forward to the Tuesdays and whatnot. Somebody said Ozzy Osbourne made transition today. Oh, you an Ozzy Osbourne fan?
I'm not. I remember I was young. He had bit the head off a bat, and then I ain't really heard him
That's what we
sing.
known for in the hood. The hood knew Ozzy Osbourne for the crazy white boy that bit the head off of a bat. Our grandparents, who are highly religious, told us stay far away from that cracker. Then he came on MTV with the Family Show, and I wasn't impressed. You know, just to keep it a buck. We just was talking about the Cosby Show last night with Malcolm Jamal Warner. So it would be egregious for me to start talking about Ozzy Osbourne like that shit was something to marvel over, and it wasn't.
Yeah, so
just keeping it real, was not.
That's the same thing
family
I was thinking.
embracing
I'm like, the
it.
whole culture about to shift to Ozzy Osbourne. I'm like, wow. I'm like, who would have known?
Yeah. Right. It was on It was all about Malcolm a few hours ago. Now,
Man,
oh, Ozzy, oh my goodness,
Ozzy, like, bro, who even kind of
oh,
was
Papa
Cuz other
Ozzy.
than the Batman?
That's straight up Batman. Avowed Crowleyite, avowed devil worshiper. You feel me? And other everything that comes with that. So, yeah, I'm a little, I'm a little caught up in that. Yeah, yin and
Yeah.
yang, yin and yang. So it's definitely yin and yang because Malcolm was the light energy. He represented he didn't have no scandals on his name. Um, you can't really pull too many clips of him being dark.
Hmm.
He did in some way pay for the sins of his TV father because the people canceled Malcolm Jamal Warner. That's what they don't
Hmm.
want to admit. They canceled him and shaded him and side-eyed him, and all of you know how they be putting their little children, like the children who don't know about things that are generational. The parents will give them the hate and be like, "Nah, I hate that person. We don't." But the children
Yeah.
know Ozzy Osbourne though.
Hmm. That's how my parents did me with with like Bobby and Whitney. They made them out to be just terrorists, like only terrorists. And I ended up coming across
Okay.
like their music and they talents in my
No
teen years.
catalog. What's right? They didn't bother to tell you. Oh yeah, Whitney Houston happened to be. She has all of the graduation music on lock. The fuck.
Yes. I'm like, wow, you let me find out on my own. So yeah,
Yeah.
that's what's going on with that, man. That's what's going on, y'all. So the wonderful world of the arts. I've been calling it the arts lately, Red. AI, robotics, tech, and software. The wonderful world of the arts, baby. Um,
I like that.
yep. So when we're looking at this new world, things that we seen move in AI, we've been speaking about it in our classes. um, AI, things with automations. I mean, most of the time, me and Red been speaking about this stuff for over 2 years at this point. When I go back to the accolades, I mean, we were doing March Madness 2024, March Madness 2024, and it had clones in it. So, um,
Right.
lately, just lately, HeyGen has made some astounding drops, and I've seen some new folks get in the game, and hey, all power to everyone making a difference in the community with artificial intelligence, but vets know when a rookie is on the field. And you know what I'm saying? It's fine to be a rookie. I was a rookie.
You
Right?
could
I was a
smell it.
rookie at one time, just figuring out this whole AI thing. But at this point nowadays, I feel like me and Red in this lane of, automations, agents, and pretty much the cloning movement. Red Pillar brought me out again at the beginning of last year. It was like almost February. Yep, February, March of last year to teach, the breakdown of cloning. So now that it's gotten better and more sites have adapted that movement, I did promise everyone on the internet a master class tonight on exactly how to clone yourself, your voice, and your likeness. Um, but we have also, we have been having a phenomenal time on Fridays and Saturdays.
Whew.
We've been able to break open N8 and something crazy, make something crazy. We're going to continue with automations, agents, and APIs. That's that triple threat. It's been serious, y'all. It's been one hell of a time, I'll tell you that.
Yes, it has. Yes, it has. And leading up to this Friday's class, I'm very enthusiastic about just deep diving into the API ecosystem, and just the teacher moment,
Hmm.
being able to teach the family exactly what API keys are, how important they are, how beneficial they will be.
Hmm.
You just brought up HeyGen a minute ago,
Yep.
and I'm smitten by how many companies are utilizing the
Hmm.
HeyGen API to implement cloning in their apps.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like that's something that API popped out with, and I'm not sure if people realize how this works, but I believe that's their propriety and whatnot. You know what I mean? And they're offering their API keys to other companies so they could absorb that technology into whatever they offer and whatnot. So the latest company that popped out with cloning, where it's basically a very quick process, is Hedra,
Mm-hmm.
the same app that was that was doing the baby podcast. We were doing the talking baby podcast. That's Hedra. They currently have cloning technology, and we're gonna check it out tonight. We're gonna go ahead and spin over there and do a little demonstration, one or two things. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, it's this. What'd you say? You said arts is what?
The arts is AI, robotics, tech, and software.
Okay.
So when we talk about AI, of course, y'all, everything artificial intelligence, of course, robotics. We're getting ready. We getting ready. We getting ready. We getting ready. We got a round table this weekend. It's gonna be crazy, y'all, when we drop robotics. I don't think anyone's ready for our style and our approach, how we gonna do it. Red, you even gonna be in shock. Um, it's been good, man. It's been real good. We talking batteries, wheels, cogs, nuts, wires, connections, vibe coding, because Sam Altman and them, they say the next level of AI is going to be physical AI. So getting the culture into physical AI, you know what I mean, and not being too nerdy. We real hip, we real fly with it. Getting into AI and robotics and change is going to be something else. It's going to be lovely. When we talk about tech, um, is how to run Claude Code, Google CLI off of your computer. How to jailbreak your own phones, jailbreak your own large language models. Just getting into the techier talks of the world, and of course things like software, because the community, the culture, whatever we're calling it, y'all, we're not too hip to, what is go high level, what does CRM stand for, what is so when you go to an API key, what actually is make.com, what actually is N8N, software, y'all, things that go inside the computer. We will look into hardware, because that is certain computers, chips, memory banks. We just want to really bring that full circle to the people. So that's been the run on Spincity side, man. Just practicing the arts right now, y'all. So yeah, man. I wrote a children's book about it. That thing's a banger, man. So I'm having fun. I'm feeling good. And
You're in the
yeah,
kitchen.
huh?
You in the kitchen.
Man, kitchen. You know what I'm saying? I can show y'all the book a little later on.
So
Yep. So that's what's been cooking, y'all. Real
I
quick.
asked, do you all have a course about using AI for content or creating websites?
Is that in that triple? Is that in that stat?
Window?
I feel like we ain't did it in a while.
Yeah. I would say that the fantasy complex industry, it
Yeah.
touches on the whole thing about the creating content. Um, maybe who asked that? Xavier, a little
Mhm.
more precise when you say creating websites, because we've definitely covered that on a few occasions.
Mhm.
How to create the best apps for creating websites, vibe coding a website, gamma.com to build out the websites, like we Claude, we've kind of scratched that surface, and then AI for content. We definitely that was our beginning courses, where
Mhm.
where we kind of scratched the surface on coding. I mean, on cloning as well. But when it came to just generative AI and creating content, yeah, we covered that around in January.
Yeah, we cover so much, y'all. I mean, we could get into a little whispers about like emergent. Emergent is the latest and greatest in agents that helps you build out websites and etc. So it's a lot of good stuff still out.
Yes.
Good stuff still out, man. So I'm late. It means I just need to tap in more. You know, man, I've seen a lot of people been late. You know what I'm saying? It's again when I look at the world and they talking about, man, you could clone yourself. That's not you on there. You know, again, everybody has to start somewhere, so it's all good.
Right.
But to me, it's like, damn, how is the culture still so far behind? Like, you know, I know everybody don't know me, but damn, you know, the culture is just now getting on this in 2025. So, I mean, more power to the folks, more power to the people, man. It's just crazy to me how far, because we always talk about it. Oh, we don't want nobody in the culture left behind. We don't want this, we don't want that, but it's exactly what we do. You know what I mean? It's like everybody was looking at me and Red like tinfoil hat niggas. We saying we can clone ourselves. This is not me. Hello, this is not your boy. This is a clone. And we had Cuz speaking languages. We brought a clone on live and spoke to Cuz, right? And he was rapping and struggling, everything that I posted earlier leading up to this, because I'm like, bro, we've been doing some crazy, we've been playing with clones and avatars for years. And you know, and folks are just now teaching you how to make pictures move. So you're gonna get some veteran game tonight, y'all. No worries in that field. All right. No worries in that field. But latest and greatest news, y'all. Chat GPT agent should be out. Hopefully for most of y'all. I still don't have my access to agent and was able to cook that up. But my knowledge serves me to say this is operator mixed with deep research. You know, and it's able to work again at a browser level. You know, and a lot of talk in the AI community. I don't know what this is. A lot of talk in the AI community would say that we need to stop working agents on the browser level and let them work at the data level, the back end of the sites, not the front end. And we feel like, you know, AI agents are able to do more because it's able to speak its own language in its own lane to get tasks done on a computer. But let me give you a little bit dark side. Open, I think it might have been Open AI. I think it might have been something with Open AI to where everything you connected to, now hackers have gotten back there and they're using AI to hack your Gmails. It'll just send an AI message to your Gmail, talk directly to Gemini in its own language. Open AI's AI invented its own language. It's probably compromised of every language known, you know, English, Chinese plus code, though. Like, you know what I mean? A language that cannot be dissected by a human in no time. And the machines in the background having its own conversation to where we can't even explain what it is. And it's giving no English feedback. It's giving no Chinese feedback. So Hip Hop said I've seen something about that earlier too. So yeah, Open AI's latest model went a little bit, you know, they're calling it sentient, and went off, created its own language, and it starts to speak to other large language models in hieroglyphics, right? So these backdoor hieroglyphics, hackers have gotten into it, and then, you know, Open AI is reaching out to Gemini and making Gemini reach out to you as a human and say, look, you need to click these links. You have to click these links. Your bank account's in trouble. So it's AI tricking AI to trick the humans out there, y'all. So I brought that dark side up just so you could be careful when your Gemini is bringing something up, or your Claude is bringing something up in your Gmail, and you can just tell. Just please tell, like, oh man, you have to. We just drafted $2,500 out of your account for your new iPhone delivery.
Right.
Like, I don't got an iPhone delivery. Just let it go. Like, just let's not get caught up. You know what I'm saying? We know a scam when we hear one, knowing good and well you weren't a part of anything like that. Hackers have gotten control of AI. They're in the back door, and Open AI, Google, and them are working on closing those back doors and silencing that AI language. So let's see how they do with that, huh? See how they do with that, huh?
Right. You know, it's
um,
inevitable.
yep, it's inevitable on that.
Inevitable.
Um, guys, man, a big explosion from my world of marketing advertising. Both Google Gemini and Meta's Llama are now running ads. The thing is going to read your website, read all your words, your SEO, your search engine optimization, your GEO. And GEO is out now, guys. Generative engine optimization, which is a large language model, right? So now that large language models are able to um, get words, and we're able to put our businesses inside of ChatGPT, etc. It's now
Right.
going to GEO, generative engine optimization, to where if someone looks up cloning technology and the arts, uh, hopefully I'll pop up right there on ChatGPT or Gemini, right? That's what we're hoping to do. And
Right.
so now both engines, Gemini and Llama, are in the lead of the advertisement platforms. So you're able to get more ROI, more ROAS as well, return on ad spend, because AI is on your side on the back end. Me and Red need to run another master class on ads so you guys can
Definitely.
learn that part of the game and get your products moving at record speeds with
Very
AI.
important.
What'd you say, Red?
Very important. I would say extremely important. Those ads, the ad game. Got to know that if you're gonna play in this field. To not know it and to play in the digital world or to be a part of the digital economy, it's
Mhm.
almost like uh, it's almost like going to drive with no headlights and late at
Kinda.
like you don't bound to crash. You know what I mean? Like you have to know that. That is
Yeah.
that's an integral part of this new digital era, this new digital economy, and this new digital age that we find ourselves in. You feel me? I tell people all the time, the street teams disappeared. There's no more street teams. There's nobody putting your flyer up. There's nobody putting posters up. There's nobody hitting up cars with flyers. Yet and still, people know this shit is going on. They know that these movies came out. They know that these albums are dropping, and they know that there's shows going on. How do they find that out? Through advertising, digital ads. You know,
Mhm.
post on all of the media sites, IG, FB, even in LinkedIn. So they say you don't talk about crypto no more. I'm actually, we said on the last show that starting in August, we're going to start back the crypto cycle and whatnot, only because we're in a bull cycle and whatnot. We had a lot of conversations about crypto during the during that whole bear market and everything.
Mhm.
It really wasn't time to talk about it. It was time to buy it up while it was at a bottom tier price. We have a hedge fund that we can't talk about on YouTube because of the rules, but we still here. We still doing our thing in that. But I will be bringing on some crypto experts in August. So we're gonna talk about the bill, the Genius Act, first and foremost, to begin any conversation in crypto. And people are not talking about the three bills that just passed. Is very egregious. It's a whole new world. It's a whole new landscape based off of the bills. So we're gonna start our 2.0 crypto conversation and pivot from that.
Yeah, that's gonna be big. That's definitely a part of like tech and software, y'all. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So is Gemini good? I really love Gemini. Gemini can. The thing about me, y'all, I like Gemini Diffusion a little bit more, and I like AI Studios to use Gemini and Gemma. So that's
Yeah.
another call. You know, Gemma is the latest and greatest in AI doctors, man. You could take a picture of yourself. You could take a picture of your eyes. If your eye is yellow, your eye is brown, y'all, and get a doctor's look at your eye to connect ailments, and then
Right.
you can go see your favorite healer about what to do
Or
next.
you could feed you could so they have these machines that are where you could have bloodless blood tests.
Mhm.
They also have these machines where you could place your hand on the machine and get a full diagnostic of any ailment that your body has. Blue Pill did it in New York the other day, and he showed me the video of it. It looked crazy. Like it literally looked like they had a device inside of his body, yet it was not nowhere. He didn't break no skin, and they didn't have to draw any blood or anything. And he was able to take a blood test, and he was able to look at his inside organs. Now they give you a printout, right? They give you a whole printout of your body and everything. You now could go ahead and feed that to Meta's AI component, where they have Google and Meta have these AI doctor components, and there's a lot of things that you can do with that. There are people who are biohacking. There are people who are dealing with biometrics. There's this aspect of designer babies and everything going on now, and people are utilizing that type of information to draw, and then run it through the AI, and just get all type of diagnostics that would probably cost you thousands of dollars, if they didn't have these tools and whatnot. You would be paying out the wazuzu.
Yeah, man, definitely. Like even something as light as having your whoop strap, right? And then turn your whoop strap information into something like Gemma or Llama, right? So this whoop strap on my wrist, it tracks my sleep, my breaths per minute. It's just it's a green light watching my blood flow, heart rate variability. And it can read it and say, you know what, tomorrow you need to take a break, you need to eat more greens, you need to have, take your vitamins, take a walk, get more sunlight, etc.,
Right.
based off, the data that is my sleep for the last 90 to 120 days. So you're able to get some really good looks from artificial intelligence and biohacking tech, like a Whoop strap or Aura ring. There's certain sleep masks that's, reading your temples and your breath.
Yeah.
So tech and
the Apple
the
Watch.
medical field have been married, huh?
Even the Apple Watch.
Yep, Apple Watches, Fitbits.
Yeah, the Fitbit, the Apple Watch, all of these can be now integrated with shit. I think you could set up an automation like a Zapier, or you could set up a Zap, or you can set up something with NAN and whatnot to feed your biometrics to the AI and start tweaking things.
That's a cold morning. Automate that joint. I didn't even think of that one. Just automate it as soon as you wake up. The whole whoop to Gemma N8N. Wow.
Right.
Wow.
Going.
Smart humans. Wow.
Yeah.
How about that one?
How about that one?
How about that one, y'all? So yeah, that's a major piece. I think we spoke about Grok already. Heavy. In class, we're going to talk about Emergent, the world's first agentic vibe coding platform. Emergent. I think you have to sign up for a waiting list. Mine ended up cracking, so I ended up on there with just a few credits, y'all. So I haven't even tried to play on there yet. But you guys know my favorite agent site is Abacus. Abacus, call me. You know what I'm saying? Let me get on the team because I talk about y'all all the time. It's your boy Spin, it's your boy Red. All right.
But yeah, Abacus.
Tell you when your body needs to hydrate itself. Yep, definitely, Stanley, definitely.
I'm gonna get the exact name of the device that Blue used. Give me 1 minute.
I need that
because y'all need to know about this. I've been knowing about it for a few years now. Mama Pill put me on, but it's definitely beginning to more practitioners. Actually, Yaki Awakened has the device that I'm speaking about. He utilizes it as well.
Okay. We need that. We need that, baby.
Yeah,
that's that good news right there. Live longer, man. Live longer using AI and tech, man. Don't let it spook you out.
In lieu of so many things where so many people are having these early, they're leaving us early and whatnot. We need to really We need to really jump on that. Do you know about the Healy frequency machine? Yes, I
Oh, the
do.
Healy.
I know
Yeah, shit, I think I learned it from Red. Matter of fact,
the
shit.
Healy. Yeah, the Healy frequency machine is the truth. Um, I had a brethren out of the UK teaching me about that one. Abacus AI is the ish. Real talk. Hell yeah.
Yeah, Abacus is a
That's
monster up in here.
definitely the best.
A
Yeah,
lot of
that's
API work.
like
Lots of
open
API.
art, all of those type of things, like open art, poe.com,
Yeah.
like all of those aggregators. They like the MVPs to me.
Yeah, it'll give you a good link. Good connection. You know what I mean when it comes to API keys, man. We're gonna teach you about them keys. Them keys coming up, man. Them keys coming up, y'all. So be on the lookout for those. Um okay, I mean a lot of people asked me this week. I put out a VO3 tutorial, places to find VO3 for free. I mean, essentially, kinda, maybe free. Where VO3 lives at, y'all, is the one in Gemini. Of course, its home is Flow. It's in Canva. It's on Open Art, but it is expensive. It is on Higgsfield. It is on LTX.
Yeah. Matter of
Those are the
fact,
places you find these VO3s, y'all.
matter of fact, here's something for everybody. You know we like to come with gifts. So I just got
Yeah,
this.
Whisk is for the photos.
Hmm?
They Blythe said Whisk.
Yeah, Wish got that's Google.
We got the photos up in there for the, so that's Imagine Imogen 4. But when you turn into a video, it's gonna use VO3 and change you over to Flow. Well, it should.
Right. So I dropped the links for y'all right here. This is a Google Doc that basically has VO prompt.
Higgsfield. Oh, that's some prompts.
Yeah, yeah. Even for marketing. This one is a Corona ad and it's a JSON prompt. We got a Tesla ad. We got an IKEA ad. So this is really dealing with marketing companies that are beginning to move over to Google VO3 because the cat is already out the bag. They're doing $10,000 ad commercials for $100, right?
Mm-hmm.
So as you see, Netflix, they just announced that they use AI in one of their films. Nike, they've been running that shit up with like Travis Scott and a whole bunch of people. KFC and Wendy's, or one of them two fast food people, they going to war with the AI. They got like AI dissing each other and everything.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, shit is definitely moving. So anybody out there with a business, and you need advertising, you need commercials and whatnot, Higgsfield Soul is the go-to. Higgsfield Soul. We've traveled to Higgsfield. It's been on Techno Tuesdays, I believe, right?
Yeah, man. Hell yeah. We about to go again at it again when we go into cloning. Just so I can show folks. I mean, I know you got some good souls, bro, and I know you got some good Hadra. So if you could just get in with me when we get there.
Yes, sir. So yeah, I dropped a link for y'all. This is for the Google VO. Just copy it and tweak it to whatever you need to tweak it to. You know what I mean? It don't have to even be a Tesla. You could turn it into a BMW ad. You could turn it into a whatever type of car you want. It doesn't have to be Corona. It could be CMOS. You just got to tweak it, you know? But we start out with these as foundation and then we tweak it.
Especially when you get a JSON version. I've been telling y'all for a while, a little minute now, to turn your English into JSON and then get it back in English. Because when it's in JSON, the machine understands it better. We just
Right.
said that OpenAI created its own language, so just allow these language models to speak in their own language when creating your things, and you can see the quality. So he gave you good ones. So get on them, get on those JSON prompts. Y'all get it, y'all see it.
Yes, sir.
I forward tech news I find on X to feel more.
Okay.
JSON tutorial in the DMs. What did he drop it on? Right here on his page. If y'all are watching from my side of YouTube, then it's
Do
right
they
here.
have access to the chat?
I mean, I think we can see them there. I don't know what they can see over there on
Right.
my side.
So take a screenshot of this and
Press your yellow text button to extract the text from any screenshot.
right. So just take the screenshot of that. That should do you
TechKNOW.
good. If you can't see it in the chat.
TechKNOW.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But go get busy with that. Like Spence said, VO3 is on. You put me on the Leonardo.
Yep, Leonardo.
That was a lick because VO3 to me works better in Leonardo than it does in Flow. Because you see, when you use it in Flow, it keeps blocking you. It'd be like, oh, this is not, you know.
Right. You can't get no real shit on there.
People and all that. I'm like, I'm loading a picture myself. I'm like, nigga, don't flatter me.
Mm-hmm.
What are we saying? Like, I ain't that famous. You know what I'm talking about? Like, what are we saying?
Yeah, for sure. Oh, yes, indeed. Let me see. All right. I think that's tech news, Red. Let me see. Yeah, we covered all that. So yeah, without further ado, you want to talk about the latest and greatest in cloning and the AI avatar, AI influencer movement.
Right.
All right, y'all. So let's go to. I don't know what happened to my HeyGen. Actually, it won't even let me. It won't even let me pay. It's really weird. But whatever. I got plenty of game on here for from many moons ago. All right, I'm gonna bring up HeyGen, y'all. HeyGen. Something we've been talking about for almost 2 years at this point. Let me know when it's up there, Red. All right, so we're just gonna talk about HeyGen and what's going on, right? So, everyone's using photo to video with Avatar 4, but essentially, when you pay for this every month, you can only get 5 minutes worth of video, right? That's what they're not telling you. It's actually a lovely place. You can just grab a photo. All right, I'll grab the rapper Pharaoh Spin, right? And I can go right here and either upload or record audio. It's gonna go through. I select my voice. It'll be from my voices, a connection through ElevenLabs through the API key, right? So it'll be my voice, and I'll just I could type a script, peace to the family, So this is what's going around right now, a custom motion. I could say he's excited, he's expressive, he's a happy king, he's telling his story up in here, right? Or what I like to do is go to chat and get a really good. So when we're talking about ads, right? When we're talking about advertisements, I like to go to my Chat GPT or Gemini or even Claude. Claude is a really good writer. So boom, I might bring up a script saying, peace to the family, man. We got TechKNOW Tuesdays tonight. We're talking about everything cloning, boom, and bring that photo to life. It's decent. It's decent. It's how I make all of my characters. All my Spincity Ascended Masters characters come from that. Here's a clone, right? Here's the avatar video, Avatar 4. All right, so this is what
you see above
everyone's
me
talking about.
is not just a workflow.
This is the architect
a living machine,
Talking about innate
breathing in
in a
your
post.
voice and
This post is just
exhaling
not here.
execution into the digital ether. Step 1, you speak or type.
Okay, so that's what's cracking right there, y'all. So to actually do a workaround clones, a workaround characters, you know, I make all my characters here, so I'm not hating. I just know it's like you only get 5 minutes worth of video. Okay. So, you know, y'all that are going to go ahead and bootstrap and work, here is the game on completing your AI influencer. So you're going to go into your own look, right? So my own look is me, y'all, hyper realistic. So this is when you put a video in. This is when you put a video in. So when you go into creating avatars, when you go into create your avatars, let me see real quick. Okay, it's telling me to buy more. So let me see real quick. Boom. Spencer. I'll add a new look. All right, start with a video. So those are the hyper realistic ones. That's when I can get one right here where I'm sitting. You know what I mean? Boom. Or you can use photos. So with photos, again, this is the Higgs field Hydra type movement. So you kind of can see where they're getting it from, because you're going to do the same thing with Higgs field soul. Red Pillar has more souls than me on there, so we'll take a look over there, but this is where it comes from, and that's how I'm able to. So check it out, y'all. What happens on Avatar 4, that's the only place you can bring like a cartoon character to life, but again, you can only get 5 minutes. But with real avatars, like my real face, you can get almost unlimited videos. So here is the plan. You go to Midjourney. So we'll go to Midjourney, right? And from Midjourney, you go to your images, and let's do Master Red Pillar, Super Master Red Pillar, and Omni Reference. All right. And then again, y'all, we never do it, only be for the sake of me doing demonstrations. Do I do short prompts? I never short prompt. I go to like chat first and get a super prompt, but put this character in a spaceship. That's what we're going to just say right now, right? Just so we can omni reference his character. And this is what I do to get these faces. All right, so on this side, that's what I do. I go to omni reference with my real face and I create a certain character. Now check it out. So your characters won't be stiff because this is just working off of a picture. Look at everything that HeyGen added. Look at this 3 buttons right here. All right, look at this 3 buttons, y'all. It says add motion. This will convert your image into 10-second video look with full background and body motion, right? So it's going to put everything in motion. Looks just like this Sinatra right here, the cyber gentleman. He's really my news anchor. You see on this one on the right, it doesn't move. This is just a picture of Sinatra smiling. But right here, he gets a little bit more serious, right? And right here, he looks real goofy. I didn't really even mess with it. He turned into like a whole different character to me. But look at his hands, a lot more expressive. Even right here with Pharaoh King spin, the picture does nothing. But the motion, now, you know, it gets a little different. You know, hand movement, you get different gestures. But check this out, y'all. This is what y'all need to know, because this is how you know folks are exchanging APIs. When I go to add motion, watch this, y'all. Watch this. Generate motion. Oh, man, get up out of here, man. Let me see. Generate motion, upscale. Let me see something. What if I go to regenerate? Oh, they bullshitting, y'all. When y'all do this, I'm saying they won't even let me pay. Y'all, when y'all go here, like seed 1 pops up, like a whole bunch of good ass API key connections pop up, y'all. I can't even pay my creator. It's weird. Something went wrong. I can't even pay my creator off. But y'all, red seed comes up. Fucking what's some other ones, man? They hating, bro, and they won't even let me pay it off. Right. I'm telling you, a whole bunch of video apps start to come up that you can use for your motion, y'all. Like some good ass ones, come up, y'all. They are hating on your boy. Look, you can do an instant background removal in the building, right? So I can take that away, put him in motion. You know what I mean? Let me see my current edits real quick. Okay, so I got a motion preview. Picture. Okay. But I'm telling you, y'all, when y'all get there, if they would let me put my cheese in, you know what I mean? I use like seed 1 for this. They got what's the other ones, Red? Let me see.
The other video.
Yeah, they got Hunan 2.5. So HeyGen is receiving their own API key. That's what I wanted to show y'all so much, man. HeyGen, man, give your boy a damn call. But I know Seed Dance is back there, y'all, or 1. I think Kling is back there. Minimax Hailu 2 is back there, y'all. Juan 2.1 and VidU is back there. So HeyGen has its own APIs that they're working with to get this motion into these characters when you click add motion. Then, so when you use a motion character, of course, it's going to be more realistic. It's going to be more like Avatar 4 and not just based off the picture. And again, and so while you can only get 5 minutes worth of Avatar 4 video, you can get unlimited of these as long as you make it your face. When I go to add new look, it has to be my face. So that's why I said whatever cartoon character you want, or you feel me, even if it's a picture of yourself, it has to be your face or it won't take to as a new look. You gotta go to Mid-Journey and do Omni reference. You gotta go, you know what I'm saying? So I put the red pillar, the master red pillar, into like a spaceship. Yeah. So there's a few other angles of them, and then I can take these. I can one-click animate them here for any B-roll or C-roll that'll happen for a character, any pre-movement, and it'll work through like that, y'all. It'll work through. Let that cook up. Let me see what else I want to say. So that's how to get unlimited looks on cartoon characters that are yourself. Same thing with your AI influencers. So let me go to influencers real quick. I know we have Soraka in here somewhere, but they need to let me pay my dough. So when you got, Soraka has like 80 something looks. Right. So when people are talking about, oh, I'm gonna get an AI avatar and all they got is like one picture, again, they don't, they haven't probably been in this backfield, cooking like crazy. All right. Styles, it can be realistic. Pixar, look here on the right on styles, realistic, Pixar, cinema, vintage. It could be only their face. It could be full body. Where I'm getting these is look packs. So now let's go to the beginning. Let's go to the very, very beginning and lace those boots on with what it's like to be building out a true AI influencer. Okay. So this is essentially Soraka can show up every day on social media with a different outfit and a different background, just represent herself, tell her story. She can easily be the face of a YouTube, right? So you take these faces again. So I'll go back to Mid-Journey real quick. So as many red pillars as here is 4, right? Let's look at a little different video. Let's have some fun with Master Red Pillar. All right, okay, got some cool movement. All right, so as many of these come up, I can just keep pressing very subtly. Look at very subtle. Boom. I get a whole nother 4 pictures. You guys understand? Look at these new 4 pictures coming through of the same Master Red Pillar, right? So essentially, if I can keep getting 4 different angles of something that I like, even that one, okay, now I can very strong. Very strong means it's going to change it a little bit more. Like it's going to get a little bit more creative with the angles and the looks, right? So now we're able to stack pictures because now I already have 8 pictures. Now, matter of fact, I don't. I have, 4, 8, 12 pictures coming through, right? And then usually when you're building out an AI avatar, the reason why Soraka is down here in this certain light so many times is because that's just me doing Mid-Journey, right? That's me Mid-Journeying to train the model. And now you see, now she starts to change up here because I can take that trained model over here to the right, which is look packs. So headshots, workplace. Look at these. This is a coffee break. Boom. Soraka at a confident executive. Soraka at another coffee break. Soraka at the focused desk professional. Look how she's starting to dress, but it's still her locks. She puts on glasses, different dresses, wild locks, locks low, locks with beads on it, super wild locks, confident executive, more coffee, more computers, because I'm over here in the look packs and I get 24 free looks. So I've already prompted up 16 to 24 looks of the character on an omni reference in a subtlety on Mid Journey. I brought it over here and added look packs, right? So now you're gonna start to see her doing rich girl things. Now she's in the back of the big Bentley or a Phantom or something. Look, she's at an elegant skyline. She's at dinner here. She's in a private jet here with her locks tied up real short. She's looking totally different. You know, her locks are down in this one. She's on a boat. You know what I mean? She's in another high rise. And again, y'all, what fun can you have? You go here and you press to put them in motion. And they hating on your boy. I'm gonna try to buy it one more time. Can't buy it, you. Can't buy it, y'all. Can't buy it to show you the good stuff, man. And I don't know why they did your boy in live like this, but again, I think me and Red are gonna break this down further. Maybe another surprise masterclass since the topic is so hot, right? So here's photos, y'all. Photo. And then we're gonna get to where I added motion. Now look at her champagne. Look at the water. Look at her dress, right? So it doesn't have to be anything stiff. There's nothing stiff going on with my AI avatar. Look, her hand goes up. She's drinking champagne. Right here, again, locks down, wearing orange, nice gold necklace. Look at the gold. Look at the wine glass move, and then look at the gold shimmer and reflect. Slow, nice water on the sunset. Here she is in the sky. Let's take a look at those clouds. Okay. Clouds doing justice, waving her hands, looking like an influencer. Here she is in the back of the car. Let's look at that city. Okay, looks like she's parked, getting busy. Locks looking long, nice fur coat. Where she at, New York or something, right? More motion. Look, executive motion here, executive motion here. Look at the people working in the background as she speaks, right? AI influencer is doing this, and she's going to say and speak any script you give her. Okay, that's her rich girl era. Look at her traveling. She's all in India with it, Taj Mahal with it, Eiffel Tower with it, short locks, camelback with it, outside the pyramids. Where is this right here? Here goes Liberty Confidence. Back out there, more Egypt action, right? More pyramid action. Here goes Statue of Liberty going out here in a safari. I mean, look at all the places this character is. It's not even real. Because I'm going over here and I'm one-clicking the looks. I'm one-clicking look travel. I get another 24 looks of travel. Then I add another 5 looks of motion, right? And what you can do is get 300 different looks. That means this AI avatar can essentially dress different, look different, and be in a different place for most of the year. For most of the year, I can use a different Soraka in a different script, in a different place, talking about a different thing. She can go on vacation, be at the beach. She can be snowboarding, right? She can be at home in front of the pool on a couch. You can put her in a adrenaline junkie. She could be skydiving. She could be, she can do her yoga and meditations. We've seen her in luxury. You can do a crazy hairstyle. Black tie events, super rich, education, nature, historical, old money. Here goes the health and wellness community where she'll put on her gym girl clothes and talk to you from there, and also fitness. So health and fitness will already give you 40 looks from one realm as this AI influencer. So you get 40 looks in health and fitness, and you can make them look older, do some jokes, do some skits. Okay. You always have her voice, right? It says new sexy ass, but that is not what the fuck it's supposed to say, y'all. That is crazy. It's supposed to say assistant, boy. Wow. Isn't that something on AI
That's
voices?
that spell
New
check.
sexy ass. Wow.
That
Excellent.
spell check.
Good job. Good job, HeyGen, on you know, reflecting that. Okay. So you guys always store your AI voices. So while I'm talking about that, let's go ahead and go in Soraka's voice, the new sexy assistant's voice, and we're gonna go over to ElevenLabs. We're gonna take a trip over to ElevenLabs, y'all. All right, all right. So we got your face down, right? We got your AI influencer down, right? The real way, the veterans way. I couldn't even show y'all the good seed dance and stuff, but look, we'll put together a masterclass. I'll make sure my shit's purchased. I don't know why I can't even pay it. I've been begging to pay it all day. Now, here we are on ElevenLabs. You'll go to creative platform. Over here on the left, you'll go to voices. Press the plus and go to voice design. New for version 3. Version 3, they can breathe, they can snore, whatever. So I'll put a Southern woman. And it says an older woman with a thick Southern accent. She is sweet and sarcastic. But I won't just go with that. That's not what I usually go for. You guys know I'm the prompt architect. I'm going to copy this. I'm going to go ahead and take it over to Chat GPT really quick. Hold on, y'all. I'm going to get y'all over here. I got something else set up for y'all as well. All right. And I'm going to go here. I'm going to paste it and say, expand this voice prompt for 11 lab. Right, I'm going to throw that on there. Get it extended. Here's a detail ready to copy. Look, older woman, thick accent. Okay. Let's get this one because we love detail. Because we want it to be all our own voice, not just what they put. I'm going to come back. I'm going to prompt that. Boom. I'm going to throw that in there. See, it says, well, sugar, if I ever light chuckle. I don't know if y'all be able to hear it. Sometimes I have to do an adjustment for y'all to hear. But this is the best, basically the best way it's going to be. It's going to go get a more detailed prompt, and they're going to give you 3 voices, not only one. They're just not going to deliver one voice and say, okay, go about your business. They'll give you 3 voices, 3 instances, let you try those out when it's done generating.
So,
are you able to hear that voice, Red?
not yet.
You can't hear it?
No.
Okay, give me 1 second to share y'all the voices exclusively. And sometimes it's just my audio be like that sometimes.
Yeah, that's weird that it didn't do that. It's letting you share.
So yeah, it'd be like that sometimes. So I'm gonna go off mic while y'all listen to this. That's usually what happens sometimes. It just takes me off mic because I also put share audio on the tab though, but it just be taking me out. Oh yeah.
I don't hear yet.
Y'all still didn't hear it?
No. Hold on. Do it again.
All right, here we go.
Well, Sugar, if all we ever do is chase titles and trophies, we're
Is it
gonna
on?
miss the whole darn point.
Huh?
Yeah, we hear
I'd
it.
rather build something that makes folks' lives easier. Well, sugar, all we ever do is chase titles and trophies. We're gonna miss the whole darn point. I'd rather build something that makes folks' lives easier. And if I can do it in heels, with a smile, and a touch of sass, even better. Well, sugar.
Hey,
Well, sugar,
sugar.
if all we ever do is chase titles and trophies, we gonna miss the whole damn point. I'd rather build something that makes folks' lives easier. And if I can do it in heels, with a smile, and a touch of sass, even better.
So
I
yeah,
like the
y'all.
one before her better.
Which one?
The one before her, she had more southern twang.
This voice 3.
Well,
Yeah.
sugar, all we ever do is chase
Yeah, that's
titles
West
and trophies.
Virginia.
We're gonna miss the whole darn point.
Yeah, y'all. So that's done, right? And then you connect these when you make these voices. You go ahead and make your connections and move some stuff around up in here. And so, y'all, I want to show y'all another thing real quick. When you are doing your own thing, you can instantly go to the voice changer. So check this out, y'all. This is how I said the other day, Red. I know how to take somebody's whole reel, whole Instagram, whole speech, and then make it mine, because you can just record some audio and you can put some audio up in here. Let me see if I got some audio.
Of others or yours only?
I mean, anybody. You could just screen record somebody's whole shit and then
Right.
catch their ass up. Do I got some regular voice? Got some folks reels up on there. I'm gonna use their reels. But y'all can drop anybody's stuff in here and then simply go to the voice and it's gonna change the voice right into. Matter of fact, Raw, if you out there, let me use your stuff right quick, man. Raw, if you out there, man. Shout out to Raw, right? She worked with me, so let me listen real quick.
That's her voice?
Nah, it's a AI voice.
Okay.
But we're gonna change it to one of ours. Hold on, locking up, freezing up here. Yeah, freezing up. Freezing up. Make sure I'm in the building. Make sure I'm in the building.
That good old freeze play.
Okay. I'm goofed up on ElevenLabs. I think y'all try to put something in too big or something. All right, but essentially you can take anything. Okay. Looks like it started.
Your birth plan isn't just a piece of.
Okay, okay, it's tweaked out. All right, fine.
Your birth plan isn't just a piece of paper. It's a legal document that protects.
Yeah, that was one of her pieces. But you go to voice changer, y'all, and then whatever voice you want it to be in. You know, my characters are here: the Atlantean, the Sorcerer, Soraka, the AI alien, and I can just change it to their voices, whatever I want to do. So that's pretty good.
I want to hear Soraka.
The magic of cinema.
Oh, that was the Sorcerer, damn.
Freedom is like a blank page ready for your sketch.
That's for Soraka's voice.
Okay.
The Sorcerer, of course.
The magic of cinema lets us travel the world.
The AI Atlantean.
The beach teaches us that every wave brings new lessons.
Yeah, just voices. Again, I make all those voices. I give them the water. I give them the echo. I give them the vibrations. So you're able to create anything from there. And of course, I take those voices over to HeyGen and cook them boys up. Right. So that's how I would do Soraka, y'all. In the same way I showed y'all to how to get unlimited AI Avatar 4 type looks. You know, it's that way, y'all. So let me see something real quick. I can go up in here. There goes Sinatra. Here goes Soraka, I think. No, I don't think that's the original Soraka. I don't feel like that's the original Ciroc. I feel like it's one I got from here.
Peace Family. Peace Family.
That wasn't the one. I gotta go to my voices. ElevenLabs. Yep, new sexy assistant. New sexy ass. Unbelievable.
Sexy ass. It's gonna be like, where's
Family.
Yep, so there's that one.
Wait, let me
all right, y'all. So
Peace Family.
okay.
All right, then you would just put a picture of her. I don't really have a picture of her ready, but however you want to go, you can even put it on Pharaoh Spin. I'll make all those connections, y'all, whatever voice I want to use, and that's how you launch from Avatar 4, or the same way from your original spot. All right, I'm going to talk about this really quick about HeyGen and Hicksfield. And I'm going to let Red take this over since he has more clones than me. Here goes HeyGen's real-time avatars. So what's happening here, y'all, is these are now live avatars, right?
Yes, that's Hicksfield or Hydra.
Oh, Hydra, y'all, Hydra.
Okay.
Arrow King Spin. And I can just turn him on right here, queuing your session. And let's see if this dude... Yo, Spin, bro. You looking shiny, man. Can you hear me? You can't hear me, bro. You ugly as hell. Yeah. But these things are in real time, y'all. I don't know what's going on with my mic again. You know, again, this, I don't know what be happening to me sometimes when I get on the net. But this thing is really sitting here waiting to talk to me. Let me see. Disconnect. Yeah, I don't think you can hear me, so I'm not going to waste it. But you guys can put any picture in of any avatar. They have some samples for you that they make from Gemini. Look at these connections they got. They got the ElevenLabs action with GPT 4o Mini as a language model. They got OpenAI's real-time model, Gemini's real-time model. Let me see something. Okay, is that all they're going to offer? Okay, cool. Again, you can go to Customize, grab a character, choose a voice from Gemini, ElevenLabs, or OpenAI. Boom. And then 16 credits per minute, you'll be actually able to speak to this avatar, make it say anything, interview it, you know, and put it out as content. Yeah, right? Put it out as content. So that's HeyGen's real-time avatar, and it's literally that simple. If you take your same mid-journey omni-reference prompt and you get Pharaoh King Spin or whoever you create.
Let me try mine and see if mine's work.
Okay, yeah, let me get out of there.
Let me see if mine's work. Because I definitely was playing with this earlier.
Yeah, kick mine off, bro. Yep. Will your voice from ElevenLabs be a choice? Yes. So Toshi, what's going on?
So let's do capture
real-time avatar. Yeah. Please show how to connect voices from one program to the other. Okay. So let's rock with Red real quick. He got some stuff, and then I'll show y'all how to use and connect the API between ElevenLabs and HeyGen. So let's look at Red real quick, though.
Can y'all see my screen?
Yep.
All right.
Look how fast he just did that. I don't think y'all. I think Red. I think he did it too fast. You got right up.
It's great to connect with you today. I hope you're feeling positive and ready to embrace the joys of entrepreneurship. Remember, every challenge is an opportunity in disguise. Let's focus on the possibilities ahead and create a fulfilling journey together. How can I assist you today?
Man, stop talking all that positive shit, bro. How do we get this bread, man? I want to know how to get this money.
I totally get it. Let's talk about actionable steps to boost your income. Here are some ideas. 1, identify a niche. Focus on what you're passionate about and find a gap in the market. What problems can you solve? 2, build an online presence. Utilize social media or a website to showcase your skills or products. People are looking for services online. 3, network. Connect with other entrepreneurs or potential clients. building relationships can open up new opportunities. 4, offer value. Create services or products that genuinely help people. When you provide value, the money often follows. 5, diversify income streams. Consider multiple ways to earn, like freelancing, consulting, or passive income through digital products. It's all about taking those practical steps while staying focused. Let's get that bread. What's your current business idea?
I mean, you ugly as hell, man. I just wanted to say that. You look crazy right now, man. That's my business idea. That you ugly as hell.
Haha, I appreciate your honesty. Remember, entrepreneurship is all about being real and authentic, and that includes being true to yourself. If you're feeling motivated, let's channel that energy into your business goals. What's on your mind that we can tackle together?
I was listening to that Tyler Creator album, and I didn't like that shit. Can you give me some advice as to what I could do about that?
It's totally okay not to vibe with every album out there. Music is subjective and everyone's tastes are unique.
There you go. There you go. That's just a little glimpse. You know what I'm talking about? That was a little glimpse.
Well, can you take them through the Higgs field, please, bro?
Yeah. All right. So Higgs field, in my humble opinion, if I were to give a top 3 apps of July, I would put Higgsville in there as definitely the top, maybe top 3 or top 5, because this is a breakthrough in UGC, right? Which is user generated content, right? I could literally sell a lot of things now easily without looking for an influencer, setting up photo shoots, waiting on photographers. Like I use Higgsville to manipulate the photos. So let's check it out real quick, y'all. This is Higgsville. Has a lot. It's a suite, right? It started out as a small app and it's turned into a suite. So it does a lot of things. But this right here, Higgsville Soul, right? This is the lick. This is the pricing. Let's just get to the pricing before we even start. $9 if you go monthly. If you go annually, you could hit a lick still. You could get it I would say I would go with annually, only because this is an app that's not static. It's growing, it's improving, it's upgrading itself. Or if you want to just try it out and get your feet wet, do the $9 a month. $9 is $10. That's that's like a smoothie right now, right? I just wanted to get that out the way because it's gonna cost you, but it's not gonna break your bank.
Yeah.
This is what is called character, right? Make your own character, right? Generate infinite selfies in different styles using your own photos. We analyze your images and learn your unique look in minutes. So if you're one of them people that's photogenetic and you have one of those photogenetic features, right? You can easily feed the AI, train it on your images, and then begin to animate pictures. And I don't know who this first.
Come on.
It's Black Boy Slacks right here. You
Man, come on, bro. Man, come on. That's that cook up right there. That's what I'm talking about.
That cook up, you know what I'm saying? They got me on with the clips. I'm out there with Pharrell working on the Clips album in Paris, my niggas. I'm out here in Paris with the Clips and Pharrell at the Louis Manor. You know what I mean? I'm on a Louis estate. You feel me?
What? Come on.
we got skateboard P. Don't judge me. You know what I'm talking about? We got skateboard P. You know what I'm saying? I'm able to go to the little Uzi niggas and get it. I threw this on SoundCloud and I went viral. You know what I'm saying? I could just throw this on a SoundCloud cover and start mumbling, and I'll be on Rolling Loud. Next thing you know, bro, I didn't have to dye my hair, my niggas. I went green and I didn't have to dye my hair.
Just use the Higgs field.
Just use the Higgs field. You feel me? You feel me? We got Cool Hand Luke right here with the 6-shooter ready to smoke something. You know what I'm talking about? You know, the Marlboro man. You know what I mean? This is Outback Red. Outback Red. If niggas drop me off in New Mexico, this is how I'm bumming. You know what I'm talking about? This is how I'm coming back. There we go. So it's different it's just different looks.
Yeah.
Right? The AI has been trained on all of my images, and it's basically putting me in a multiverse. I threw these pictures on my IG, and they didn't know it wasn't me. They thought look at Red, he's on vacation.
Look at Red, man. You braid it down.
Yeah, my dude, I like the silver. You know what I mean? This is me in Japan. This is Japan Red. You know what I'm talking about? This is Japan Red. You know what I mean? I'm on my hype beast shit. You know what I mean? How much the pants cost? About $3,000. You know what I mean? You see, I got the slacks. You feel me? I got the Mercer. But that's Tokyo Red. You know what I'm talking about? No socks with the motherfucking hard bottles on. That's ASAP Red.
ASAP Red, bro.
ASAP Red. They got me in the elevator. This
That's
cat
that
daddy
monster
Red.
here.
This sugar daddy Red. This sugar daddy Red. You know what I'm talking about? If I pull up in the elevator, you know what time it is.
You know what time it is.
Just different looks. It's boring just being one person. You now can have multiple characters and put yourself into multiple worlds and whatnot. I don't know who this is. That's not me. But I did prompt it to see if it would become me, but it wasn't. So some of them are on point. Some of them are just like, you know, it is what it is. As you can see, you get 4 different outputs. And the AI is going to vary. You know what I mean? It's going to give you various type of outputs, right? But I dialed up some of these. I'm like, yo, put me in Times Square smoking a joint, holding a boombox. You know what I mean? And this is what it is.
Exactly. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. That's that real fire, y'all.
So yeah, that's Higgsfield. You can have fun with it. I'm gonna generate something in real time so we can see it in real time. Let's see. Then you have this thing right here called Explore. Right? Yeah. So right here on Explore, you just click on something and you basically make it your, you could become that picture.
Yep.
By just uploading.
That's why I like that Higgsfield side. You can get hella looks that maybe you didn't even think of when it came to Midjourney. Like the Midjourney, we turn in knights and warlocks. Right here, you can really get like the soul of a skateboarder, you feel me? So hell yeah, right. I'm with it.
So I click on the button that says recreate, right? And then I edited a little bit, a close-up body shot of a young black man, leaning casualty, his teeth visible, polished set of gold grills.
Mm-hmm.
They gleam, catching the sun. He wears a vintage leather bomber jacket adorned with army patches. So this is all just editing. Imagine editing a picture with text, right? This is some new shit. I don't think that I've ever seen this done before. So this is definitely something new. So I click on my character. so they're familiar with it. I changed the ratio to 16:9, which is social media, right? I click it on basic, and then I hit generate. And we'll see.
Right, y'all asking, can you just put your picture in there? Yeah, that's what you're doing. He just put just a picture of himself. Make the screen if y'all can.
But first, you gotta train. Yeah, you gotta train the AI. Same thing with HeyGen. Anything that Spin has shown you is all of this is about training the AI on your images so it becomes familiar with you, so it becomes personal, right?
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
Exactly. It's trained on him on multiple pictures. He put those multiple pictures. It gets trained on his face from different angles, and then now it's able to capture both characters in one. Now you got youthful Red. Red just, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
He just turned on the time machine right there in front of you, but with tech and AI, you know what I mean? It's truly that simple.
Higgsfield with a G. Yeah, Higgsfield is spelled like that. You know what I mean? So I just showed y'all how we were able to jump into a whole new persona. Now, like Spence said, what if I make this guy start talking? Feel me?
Yeah.
I could animate him now. He could start talking. He could get into some shit. You know what I mean? I could put him into a whole scenario that I made up. Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's Higgsfields for your ass. You don't know?
Yeah. I got one more form, Red, which is gonna come out of open art. I'll keep this one short, y'all.
Yeah, I was gonna say that open art is like abacus in a sense for the art world.
Yeah, you want to bring it up for me real quick, Red? So you can also do your characters over here, y'all. The same way we done explained Higgsfield and HeyGen. Start with 4 images to create your character, right? So I can go home. So just to show y'all where this is at on open art. You feel me? Is somebody right here at the door? Open the door, bro.
You can play football.
Nah, bro. So when I go home, y'all, and I go over here to the left, you see where it says characters. I'm gonna go here. Right, open art got all the love. We showed y'all open art plenty of time, y'all. Today is character day. Today is AI influencer character day. All right. Even though they added storyboards for music videos, character vlogs, etc., you guys gotta have fun on your own with that. Right. You can start with one image. Start with just a description. Start with 4+ images, like he just said on Higgsfield. All right. Here's a little sample characters you can have fun with, and be able to know how far you can take it. All right, they're acting real goofy. Look at some of them characters. Okay, they making it, and that's what I like about some AI companies. They're showing you what truly can be done. When you make a goofy character, it's like, bro, look what we can really do, all the way down to something real like the Mandalorian. All right.
Oh, they got Pepe the Frog up there.
Yeah. NT, Dog,
Ganyu. Yeah, they got real characters. Darth Vader.
Link is here.
Jason Voorhees. Nah, I need to see Darth Vader getting busy. They got Boba Fett. Oh, they got Link from Zelda. What are we talking about? That's crazy.
All right, so look, you can pose the character over here, y'all. You can prompt and reference things, pose the character. Darth Vader is playing guitar. Okay, is he here?
You're gonna just up in there right there.
You go here, you grab these pieces. Oh, it's moving crazy. I hate when I get on the internet, things are moving crazy.
Right.
I feel like I'm not even controlling it. Okay. See that yellow? I'm tapped into the hand.
You can rig it.
Yeah. Go back up. Okay. Boom. I can get in here. Click it a couple times. Now I got the hand up. I can click this. There's this. Make sure it's not looking too goofy. Knees, y'all. So this one right here, I mean, you can make absolutes. You know what I mean? Change these models a little bit. You know the world trying to get y'all into waifus and stuff. You know, ever since another piece of news came out of Grok with the little Japanese waifu AI agent. Okay, so that's a little bit. All right, all kind of poses, y'all. I'm not gonna sit there and flip poses in front of you all day, but that's what you can do on this end. Open Arts character creation platform is it's a nice place to character in an image, like the beach or something. Okay, quick templates, so y'all have fun with that side. You know, I've done a couple movements in here. You see, I was able to use a seed dance to animate the book. All right, nice little seed dance motion for the animation of my children's book. Okay, so Open Arts definitely a lovely place to be for about $10. I think you're getting 3,000 credits, and that's pretty decent if you know what to do.
Yeah, you getting loaded up.
Yep, you can load that joint. Oh, well, okay. So you asked guys about the API. I'll run through this really quick as well. We're gonna go to ElevenLabs. I'm gonna go down to the left where it says my name and my workspace. I'm gonna go to API keys. If you join classes, I'll show you how to join. Well, when you join our classes on Fridays and Saturday mornings, you'll get API keys from everything. All right. So you'll create an API key from here, just with that button. You know, you'll put everything on there, credit limit, unlimited, You'll create that, right? It comes out with some goofy name like Unstoppable Dingo. Boom, you get that. You head back over to HeyGen. You're going to go to AI voice. When you're back on HeyGen, you go to AI voice. You're going to go up to the right, integrate third-party voice. Integrate third-party voice. You can press import voice because you guys won't have anything. So you import voice. It'll come from ElevenLabs, and this is where you place the API key. Okay. Ball game on that. That's what mine is. I can manage it, delete it. I won't. Holds all my voices. So that's exactly what you guys are going to do.
Right. Just think key and unlock.
Yep. Unlocking new doors.
That's what
okay. So I did promise y'all. Okay. From my side. All right. This is how you clone your likeness real quick, Red. You're going to go on Chat GPT. You're going to go to the GPT store. And you're going to go to voice, style, tone, prompt, snippet generator. That long shit. I did one earlier. So this is what happens here on the voice, style, tone generator. You can get a transcript from somewhere you spoke. Maybe if you have your keywords everywhere and you've done a YouTube video, you're going to grab your entire transcript on how you talk. You're going to place your transcript in here and have the voice, style, tone creator create you this prompt. Write with the following style, voice, and tone. Emulate a lively, conversational, and improvisational delivery with a sense of community and authenticity, weaving in a frequent direct message to the audience and rhetorical questions, utilizing repetition and casual vernacular language to establish rapport and rhythm. Employ pauses, exclamatory phrases, and interjections to maintain a spontaneous, unscripted energy while blending humor, vivid imagery, and moments of vulnerability to build trust and relatability. So what it did is it broke down Spincity based on how I spoke for 45 minutes one time. Right? Deep. So it broke me down. How I'm speaking, y'all. Vivid imagery. Y'all know how I get down. You know what I'm saying? Moments of vulnerability, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Boom. So it broke me down to a T. And it says how to use this prompt snippet. Save the paragraph above. So check this out. Right with it, boom. I'm gonna copy this. I'm gonna take it to something brand new. Right. So this is how I script. This is how I'm gonna script for the Spincity clones. Right. Welcome and a Instagram ad for TechKNOW Tuesdays. You already know what time it is, yo. Stop scrolling, lean in, because I got a question for you. When's the last time you learned something that actually made your phone buzz with ideas? Like real talk. When did you hit that aha moment and suddenly the whole internet started looking like a gold mine, not just a time suck? Yeah, that's what I thought. Look, every Tuesday, TechKNOW Tuesdays, baby, we get together, real people, real questions, no gatekeeping, no bro guru nonsense. It's like a group chat, but with actual value. Imagine a room where everyone's dropping gems, not just flexing, but really passing the sauce. We're talking NAN, Chat GPT, Canva hacks. How the hell do I automate this? Yo, did you hear about that AI plugin? You want to level up? You want to turn that curiosity into cash? Or are you just cool watching everyone else build with the tools that you wish you knew how to use? Nah, not you. I see you, etc., etc. So that's a whole breakdown of how Spin, right? I can just bring this over to ElevenLabs, have Spin say it, apply the ElevenLabs to the HeyGen clone, and just kick this shit out time after time. I'll say, look, make it funnier. Hey, yo, hold up. Stop scrolling. Seriously, stop. What are you even looking for? Another cat video? You feel me? So over and over and over and over in your style, in your voice. Even if you create a voice, you create a character, whatever the case may be, the voice, style, tone, prompt generator, it is in the GPT store. So that is your likeness cloned based off how you speak. That is your voice cloned on ElevenLabs, right? So if I show you on ElevenLabs, when you want to go to voices, you're going to create your professional voice, with at least 30 minutes of clean audio, right? And there's a certain way to get that knocked out. Clean audio yourself, clone your voice. You can try an instant one. That's cool. You can design one. That's cool. Have a ball, y'all. You done looked at HeyGen, Hedra, Higgsfield, Triple H. You feel me? HeyGen, Hedra, Higgsfield, Open Art, ElevenLabs, Mid Journey, characters, real you, etc., y'all. I gave you the master class. We both gave you the master class that we promised you live and direct. Everyone's talking about the next craze. Somehow it's the next craze when we've been on that same shit for a year. Right. We've been on that same shit for more than a year, honestly.
Old ass craze.
Right. So now, since it's a whole craze, y'all, the OGs, the damn near the pioneers of that cloning shit, wanted to come back and give you the breakdown of what's happening today with clones, unfiltered. This is a TechKNOW Tuesday that you can rewind and make money from, endless content from, short videos from, faceless videos from. You feel me? TechKNOW Tuesdays where they don't do tech like this. I'm talking about. They don't paint the arts like this, baby. It ain't happening.
I'm talking about.
It really did old brother's voice. Yep. Head to Chat GPT store. Voice, style, tone, AI prompt snippet generator. It's so fucking long. All right.
AI prompt snippet generator. Okay.
These be necessary. Thank the homies, man. Peace to the guys, man. Yeah, sure. We got you 90 minutes of that good shit, of that real shit. We don't go in there and just talk about it. What you could do.
That part. I highly suggest that the family in the building take full advantage of the sale that we have. We have the triple threat workshop waiting for you, literally.
And if y'all, matter of fact, y'all get this right here. If y'all get either the March Madness joint, that mix right there, or the API keys one that we doing live right now, I'll give y'all the Ascendant Masters with it.
Right.
I'll give y'all Ascended Masters right here tonight. Y'all order tonight. I'll give you a $250 AI animation course for absolutely free alongside with that. So you're gonna get a quadruple threat. Y'all grab it tonight and hit me and say, man, I grabbed mine, and I'm gonna let y'all into the Ascended Masters. It's a paid program. Exactly how I storyboard, cut, snap, AI architect, you know what I mean? Animations, deeper into characters. I took y'all pretty deep in. Y'all got characters right here tonight, TechKNOW Tuesdays, where nobody else do it just like us. You feel me? So grab this joint right here that y'all see. Grab this joint, send me the receipt, and I'll put you in the Ascended Masters. It's Copper Moon is dropping the link. The AAA workshop, that's where we doing all these connections. When you see us doing NAN, make, what else we doing up on that joint? Go high level workflows. You know what I mean? So API key connections, internet wide. You know what I mean? So you guys can make your own apps with HeyGen in it and have folks cloning themselves. And then you can have, so I can imagine an app right now that y'all can make, and you put in a HeyGen API, an ElevenLabs API, and a something, and you'll be able to create, you know, clones in an instant on the N8N. You know, we learned it from Sabrina one time, how she was putting her HeyGen clones on the N8N. And in fact, these motherfuckers was kicking out. You feel me? They was dropping something every 30 minutes one time. And then the chick Sabrina get on the internet and say, well, I've been on vacation the last 2 weeks, and she been kicked out 380 pieces of content, and she was on vacation. So
that was her AI clone.
Yeah.
And like Spin just said, I want everybody to be in a mind state of a founder / builder / entrepreneur. All of the technology that we showed you today was built utilizing API keys of other technology that's out there. So they're using HeyGen's propriety over there at Hydra. So Hydra is using HeyGen's API key to basically make those AI clones where I was talking to myself and it looked like me. That company went and basically used the API key of Hydra, of HeyGen. And then they're using the voice from ElevenLabs in different places. Google, I believe, VO3, they're using ElevenLabs voice API to generate voices in their videos. So as long as the technology is out, if they have an API key to whatever that technology is, that means you could vibe code an app right now. You could literally sit in the house and think of an app that you want to build that's using that technology, and then build out an app, bring that key into the app, and now you have that in your app.
Exactly.
So you can have an app that's cloning people. Nobody needs to know what your back office is looking like. Nobody needs to know. They don't need to know what API keys you have. They just need to know the same way that everybody, whenever we look at an app and we use it, we're not trying to find out what's in the back office unless you're a super duper nerd. People just know about what it does for them and how it makes them feel. So if they download an app and they take a picture of themselves and they press a button, and that picture can turn into a avatar or a cartoon character, they're sold. That app could be yours. You could be the one with that app. So that's what we're saying to everybody.
Real, bro. I can't see it on mine. Do you got the videos that we been did, episode 2 and 5, when I had the AI avatar spin up, doing that, you know, interacting with us? I have put it in the 4.4, but for some reason I can't. My Instagram is stuck on the feed, on the live feed. But in the same way, Hydra has any cartoon character speaking to you on the fly. What we've been able to do with HeyGen was put a knowledge base to my image, you know what I mean, and then launch that character into the wild. You know, you've been able to talk to to AI spin for years already. You know what I'm saying? They just, for some reason, they're not taking my damn ticket. I mean,
I have this right here.
Reload this mug.
This is a clone.
Welcome to the new era of video creation. Hi, I'm Rich Hill, and welcome to.
Can you hear him?
Yeah, he real low on there.
Man low.
In this course, I'll take you on a journey from initial idea to successful AI entrepreneur. The AI industry is exploding with opportunity right now. According to research firm IDC, worldwide spending on AI technologies will surpass $500 billion by 2024. And with the rapid advancements in areas like machine learning, computer vision, and natural language processing, the possibilities are endless for creating innovative AI products that solve real problems. But building an AI...
Yeah, it's very low. I don't know why, but I literally did this more than a year ago. You feel me? So
man, we did this shit so long ago. Let me see.
491 days ago. That's what it say. 491 days.
Like we ain't been doing it.
I came and did this too.
Amelie. Nervy has noticed in that. YMCMB, Brother Red Pinnell, is the truth, man. I mean, the bars, man. Stop playing with that guy, man.
So I got the cosign from Lil Tunechi, my nigga. I got the cosign from Lil Tunechi. This is before he dropped the Carter 6. I was trying to help him with his album, but he didn't listen to me.
Trying to help
Amelie. Nervy has noticed in that. YMCMB, Brother Red Pinnell, is the truth, man. I mean, the bars, man. Stop playing with that guy, man.
Oh yeah. I found him real quick, Red.
Okay, we could retire.
Just...
We could retire, Baby Wayne.
Retire.
Yeah,
that was real times though. So yeah, this is what some of the work we been did. Let me see. Is the sound gonna play or what? Let me bring that up real quick, Red. See if this sound go through.
It should.
So this is what we've been doing.
Artificial intelligence, the possibilities are truly endless. Not only can I assist English-speaking communities, but I can also seamlessly communicate with a global audience. Watch this. Spanish. Hola. Con la inteligencia artificial puedo ayudar a las comunidades de habla hispana con facilidad y eficacia. French. Bonjour. Avec l'intelligence artificielle, je peux aisément...
We've been talking about them languages. Look, one time this is advertising. You got 16. You got 16 bars for us right quick. Can you make up a rap for me based off marketing advertising? Absolutely. Here's a rap inspired by marketing and advertising.
No.
Designed to engage your audience and convey key concepts. Feel free to adjust any lines to better fit your style. Verse 1. Yo, we're spinning stories. That's the name of the game. Crafting clever content. Never looking the same. Brand development. We keep it tight. To this day. From logos to voice. We shine bright. Chorus marketing hustle. We're on the ride. With data-driven moves, we strategize. Advertising magic. Feel what we've been doing for a long time, and then this was discussing a follow-up book with my clone on Zoom. From the advancements in AI technology and the merging of different AI systems. These elements can help you create a more comprehensive and engaging follow-up to your first book. What specific aspects are you thinking about expanding on? December 2024. I really don't know, Brody. I'm not really too sure. How about you? What's on your mind today? Shit, I'm wondering, do you know that you're a clone of me? That's an interesting thought. I'm here to assist you and provide information. What made you think that? Because you're a clone of me made out of AI. Do you know that though? I understand what you're saying.
As an AI, I'm designed to assist and interact with you, but I'm not a clone in the traditional sense. I'm here to provide information and support.
Feel me? So I'm just saying that for so long. You feel me? That's how we've been rocking. Hey, throw us back up there, Red. That's over with. Yeah, you could take your avatar straight to Zoom. Like your avatar can literally wake up before you and join a Zoom call and be there like this. Spin, man, what you got going over there? You know, nowadays, you know, it probably got a little bit more motion. Look, he said it sound offended. It was hella offended. I'm like, you know, you a clone of me? And the motherfucker was like, bro, who you? I'm not no clone of you, right? So, and again, y'all, that's the shit we've been doing since the end of 2023, y'all. Right? You can send them, you know, from HeyGen. That's a HeyGen thing. If HeyGen would have took my damn ticket, you feel me? I would have took y'all to the interactive avatar that Hedra made. You know what I'm saying? Red just spoke to his Hedra avatar, but on HeyGen, you're able to apply a knowledge base. You can go to chat and build out a whole knowledge base for what that HeyGen interactive avatar knows. So when you push it into a Zoom class or you put it up live on YouTube, it could fake be you. It'll just be there like this. Feel me? Oh, I'm not a clone, nigga. How y'all even know this the real spin now after all I just showed you? You know what I mean? It's truly that easy. You know what I mean? Folks out here having a whole ass conversation with people's clone, said people still asleep. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And we've been doing this for years, and they just now telling you how to make pictures move. You know what I'm saying? We've been talking to ourselves on the internet, all right?
Yeah, for years now. So
how you a clone telling me you're not? You feel me? It's his knowledge base. It's his knowledge base.
All right.
So yeah, y'all, man, me and Red probably, you know what I'm saying, we'll put some time together and do another cloning masterclass. I mean, I think this is lovely. I love to come back. You know what I'm saying? I love to, you know what I'm saying? Again, that was episode 2, episode 5.
That was
here on episode 27.
Yeah.
That was episode 2 and episode 5 where we made rap, you know, talk to him about the book, put him on Zoom. Right? You feel me? Yeah. Spider-Man memes. LT. That's what was happening. When I launched those clones back then and there, we was all like, who is Spin? Who is Red Pillar?
Yeah, which one?
You feel me? So that's definitely the power, man, for some real OGs, man. Some real pioneers in this game, man. We would love it, man. We would love it if you share the channel out, share what you learned here on TechKNOW Tuesdays, man. Go out there, tag us in your clone content, tag us in your AI influencer content. I mean, we laid it out here tonight, y'all. This is gonna be the one. Rewind it, share it, like it. Come on, y'all. Tell the world that this is what Spin and Red do. Come on, baby. Help you. I told you how to do your likeness too this year. Your likeness too with the voice, and then apply it to the script with the. Come on, y'all. Come on. Tell the folks what we're doing here, man, because they putting people on stages. Again, I'm not hating on nobody, but they putting people on stages that's rookies. Y'all letting rookies take over the tech culture, and y'all been listening to TechKNOW Tuesdays. You feel me? I'm just saying, let them know what we doing, baby. We in there. Let me get in there now. He said, EYO, quit playing. You know, they got somebody else. They got somebody else.
We putting on for our people. Feel me? We doing our part, you know what I mean? And when it comes time for the accolades and when it comes time for the big stage, you know, we don't expect anything less. We do not want to be overlooked in this quote unquote AI race and have them put rookies on. And you know, it ain't gonna hit the same. You know what I'm talking about? It just ain't gonna hit the same. So, you know, for the bigger platforms out there, salute to all of y'all. We're gonna keep doing what we're doing, and we're gonna continue to grow, and we're gonna continue to teach our people by any means necessary. I have to go to the sponsors real quick before we get out of here, ladies and gentlemen. Yep. I want to give a shout out to Infinite Treasures. Let's go get a word from the sponsors, and we'll be right back.
Trumpet sounds of golden orbs. I saw in a scientist crystal balls of lightning.
Definition of a crystal: order, symmetry at the biological level. Melanin is a complex crystalline biopolymer. It is found in the nuclei of all cells, and concentrations of melanin may be found in the brain. Melanin is that X factor that opens up those subtle realms and means of communication. Again, intuition, clairvoyance, clairaudience. Yes, I.
Crystal balls of lightning, thunder in different sort, 4 and 20 Haitians around this. It was very cloudy, earthquake over the north and the south side, seraphim thrones and
One more.
What is infinite treasures? Like all things born out of the genius of necessity, infinite treasures in the spirit of the ancient earthkeeper tradition of Kephara, the scarab beetle. We gather all manner of earth relics, high energy hand-picked crystals, stones, minerals, and pure metals, and weave them into sacred geometric forms that elevate consciousness. 30 years of research and development have revealed secrets to creation. Sacred geometry is the structured form of mathematics that brings about manifestation. Laws that manifest on Earth can also transcend through space and time.
Ooh, that beat was walking down, boy.
That was
Whoa. A last piece of news that Suno 4.5 Plus is out, so they got even better. So
Suno 4.5.
Yeah, make some walk down music like you just heard from that damn sponsor, y'all.
Yes.
4.5 Plus is out. So
I gotta definitely check that out.
Yeah, tagging Ergo Leisure, y'all. I think they got their lineup, man. I don't think that EYL's good people, man. Shout out to them, man. Shout out to everybody on their team.
Tag them. Let them know that if they put a line out up, a roster, and they don't got us on it, they missing out on some real sauce, and they've overlooked some
yeah, y'all go knock that out, man. We put a video out earlier. You know, I've been putting videos out all day about cloning because I was kind of taken aback by the lesson I just watched somebody else do on cloning. It was only about making pictures move. So you know, tag the folks, man, especially about what y'all seen here tonight on TechKNOW Tuesdays, man. Blow TechKNOW Tuesdays up on the internet, y'all. Like when we post TechKNOW Tuesday stuff, anything on KTL, just like tag folks. You know what I mean, on certain things, especially when we get to the tech stuff. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Let folks know what you seen here, what you heard here, and how helpful it was. You know, and that brings in more social. Like, okay, so they really messing with it, huh? They doing better than who I seen. You know what I'm saying, on the big screen. You know what I mean?
Right.
So we need y'all. We need y'all. Yeah, we giving the game out. We need y'all to say, look, man, look to what they be saying in the church house, man. Look to y'all. Look to thine neighbor. And say, man, I watch TechKNOW Tuesdays, or you know what I'm saying. I'll be in a AAA workshop, or I'll be in, you know what I mean.
Yeah, it's UGC. It's user generated content.
Yeah.
So the UGC is it's basically the most effective form of marketing that we have now, and that means that Red and Spin, we kind of have our hands tied. We can't self promote. You know, we can't. That's not how the market works right now. You can't self-aggrandize. You can't self-promote. Your people got to promote you. User-generated content. That's how the artists are selling albums. That's how brands are selling products. It was people on the internet wearing Gucci and Louis and all of this crazy shit that made other people want to buy it. Louis and Gucci wasn't telling you niggas to buy their stuff. They wasn't making commercials with hip hop beats on it. The user generated content, all of those vacation pics and everything, that's what made those bags and those sneakers and those t-shirts and them polos go crazy. So that's the market that we're in right now. So yeah, the power is in the hands of the people. Y'all make those stages pop.
Yeah.
Don't underestimate your power. So with that
Yeah.
being said, huh?
It's all good. It's all good.
Yeah.
We get all the flavor, man. Go here in this joint. It's a real master class here live on TechKNOW. Yeah.
Heard me?
Huh?
This one, I'm naming this Triple H. This is the title.
Mega Man, Triple Man, what?
Triple
Pedigree.
H. And I'm talking about Kedra, Higsville, and HeyGen, my genius. All right, the Triple H effect. So with that being said, I look forward to seeing y'all on Friday. Come through. Don't be intimidated. When you come into class on Friday, when you get your ticket, you'll get all of the previous classes. You'll get all of the lessons. You'll get even everything that we put up there. You'll have access to it. And the good brother said that he's going to throw a bonus in there, and he's going to gift you the book that he wrote and whatnot. Take advantage of the March 125th. We have payment options for the Triple AI workshop. You know, don't miss out on that. And if you can't, if that's something that's a little over your budget, no worries. We have the quote unquote box set. We have a bundle that we put together for all of the work that we've been doing right here, the Triple Threat Workshop. This is a bundle, March Madness, Fantasy Complex Industry, 1,000
banger. That's a banger. I'm a student of that. And that's how that's why I cook up how I do, y'all.
No doubt.
Yeah, it's your boy Spin, man. Spincity HQ, Spincity headquarters on YouTube, man. Look out for me on Thursday for Technically Speaking before class on Friday, y'all.
Yes, indeed. Peace, love, and light to the family. Shout out to our mods in the building, Copper Moon. All right. Is Dennis here? Shout out to the mods in the building holding it down. Family, please show some love to our mods. They work very, very arduous for us. They work very hard. As you can see, they are constantly working. Buy me a coffee, Know the Ledger 444 to show the channel support for what we do. We don't ask for anything in return. We just do. We're doers and whatnot. So you said, is March Madness a free class? A bundle? No. The bundle is all of our classes three classes that we did, 3 different months put together in one package, and it's not free. You feel me? If you scan the QR code, it'll take you to the site. These are all of the workshops, 3 of them in one. We call it the Triple Threat. So that'll get you updated to everything that we've been doing leading up to right now. But as you can see, channels like EYL and other channels are just catching up with this information. So you're still early. You're not late. Channels in this in the black space, they have not caught up to the AI. They're doing basic AI right now, 1.0. So nobody's late. You know what I mean? Nobody's really late. The white boys in them, they on Mars right now with their shit. But in our world, we not late. We early. So yeah, let's take a look.
Real. Make sure y'all grab that one, man. Because that's some good stuff in here, man. It's definitely some good stuff, man. Get the bundle, y'all. I was in that class, fire on top of fire. Let's go. Jay running.
Yeah, fire on fire. So with that being said, peace, love, and light. We're going to end this one with the Facts remix. You know I'm talking about? The illest AI song on the planet right now. If y'all want to get that album, y'all can also get that on Know the Ledger 444. And we're going to make an announcement. We have some new things that we want to roll out, but we'll keep that till next class. So with that being said, peace, love, and light to the family. We will see y'all Friday. 1.
Peace.
Red, blue, purple light, friends. Red, blue, purple light, friends. Facts. Red, blue, purple light, friends. can get to know the legend. My love, just open your third eye on Thursday. Lord, the food, the art, the clothes, the Vatican's getting exposed fast. We put the show on the road. You better stay on your toes. I was till the land focused on the ego. Then I opened my heart, let go of the ego. Grand after grand, we stacking up these C notes. Facts, facts, yeah. We gon' put this shit on our backs. Facts, facts. We in your city, pull up where we at. Facts, peace, love and light. Peace, love to the family. Peace, love and light. To the family. Peace, love and light. To the family.
These days and time, black man, is going to be the time that you have been waiting for. You came here for a reason. Whatever pressure, whatever adversity, whatever the fuck you feel, I don't know what you feel, but whatever you may be feeling is going to push you, and it's going to provoke you, and it's either going to make you or break you, similar to how pressure busts pipes or the shit makes diamonds.